Okay, I've just come across this piece about Buckingham Palace. Yucky thump. Now then, this is a piece about how a man, 26-year-old, from Luton, went down the Mall towards Buckingham Palace to storm Buckingham Palace. Okay, this footage comes from Buckingham Palace on lockdown after man with sword attacks police officers in front of tourists. Okay, now the rhetoric is from the police force. You know, you can trust the police, can't you? Is that this was a terrorist incident and that the man, 26-year-old from Luton, whom we've got all the information of, because you see, we're the finest police force in the world. Yes, madam, we know who stole your television, because we have the information beforehand, and we shall recover it for you. Okay? Oh, that's very quick. I never used to do that. You used to 2 weeks to do that. Well, we've changed now. In every incident, madam, that takes place, we've gathered all the information beforehand, so that we can, madam, you understanding this, or do you want to slap? Oh, I can actually do you one with a CS gas interface if you like. So that you may understand and others may understand that the police force is on top of things. Yes, absolutely. Okay? So any incident, madam, that takes place, we've got all the information ready to hand. Now, this guy is supposed to be storming the palace. It's gone down what's known as the Mall, and at the bottom of the Mall is Buckingham Palace. Okay, with those feckless wonders in it.
A 26-year-old man deliberately drove at a police van outside Buckingham Palace.
Oh, so he deliberately now has drove at a police van. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll write this down. Shall we write this down, Molly? He drove at a police van. Okay, you got that, Moles? You've written that down. This is my secretary, by the way, Molly Malone. Oh, sweet Molly Malone. Let's go. He's driven towards a van, a police van.
And repeatedly yelled Allahu Akbar while reaching for a fourth palace and repeatedly yelled Allahu Akbar while reaching.
Sorry, let's go back to the beginning.
6-year-old man deliberately drove at a police van outside Buckingham Palace and repeatedly yelled Allahu Akbar while reaching for a 4-foot sword. 3 unarmed cops were injured as they incapacitated the attacker with CS spray outside the royal residence on the Mall yesterday evening. Police outside Buckingham Palace after a man armed with a machete tried to storm the royal residence.
Oh, for fuck. Are you getting this? You're getting this, are you? Because we've pigging got it. Tried to storm the royal palace by driving into a police van. Another point, the emphasis here is on unarmed police officers.
Sword. 3 unarmed cops were in.
See? 3 unarmed cops. Huh? Slut. Slutty words. Cops. Why don't you just use the proper words? Police officers. Why go to the gutter? 3 unarmed police officers. You heard it here. And you heard that this guy was going to... was headed to run into a police van. Okay?
Injured as they incapacitated the attacker with CS spray outside the royal residence.
Oh, so therefore now they're not unarmed. They incapacitated the attacker with CS gas. I mean, come on. This is only picking 18 seconds in, and they found the frigging lot up.
On the mall yesterday evening. Police outside Buckingham Palace after a man armed with a machete tried to storm the royal residence. The mall was
There you are, he tried to storm the royal residence. Well, no, he isn't. He's trying to run into a picking police van with a 4-foot machete and his car.
cordoned off after the rampage, which has seen...
Oh, rampage now! He went on the rampage, did he? Gone out of his picking car. Woo! Ali Akbar, Ali Akbar. Yeah, okay.
One man arrested on terror offenses. Reports on social media claimed the assailant was armed with a sword or machete. The roads around Buckingham Palace were cordoned off by police last night. At least half a dozen police cars were at the palace. A man reportedly armed with a sword attacked 2 police officers. Images show up.
Oh, attacked 2 police officers there, not 3 police officers then.
Police cordon around the palace. Police officers rushed to the scene. Police outside Buckingham Palace today. The palace is open as usual today following yesterday's attack. 26-year-old man from Luton in custody over attack on police near Buckingham Palace.
So you got the age of the lad and where he was from and every other pigging detail. Because this is simply a play. As we said at the beginning. They've got all the details before the pigging thing has been investigated. And then they come back and say, oh, we're going to investigate this. Well, you've already done it. You've already got the frigging details. You've got a 26-year-old. He's from Luton, so you know his address and you know everything picking about him. It's like that Barcelona one, wasn't it? Well, in 60 minutes, they said. 60 pigging minutes, the media claimed. That they'd got all the details of the man in the van who was shot at the scene of the thing. And then, of course, he was later said, oh, he got away. Somebody couldn't make the pigging mind up. And then within that 60 minutes, somebody came up with a photograph of himself with his pigging dog and said, hey, that chap stole my identity. All this information within minutes shows you that it's Hollywood style drama, film. That they've got a beginning, which is natural, a middle and an end. In real life, you've only got a beginning, a middle, what's going on from the beginning, and then the end doesn't come till many days or weeks later. Because they hadn't got the chance to gather all the information within minutes. Takes time. Let's see what else they've got contradicting themselves on.
A 26-year-old man from Luton has been arrested under the Terrorism Act following the rampage at the palace.
Hang on. Under the Terrorism Act? Because he went on the rampage at the palace. So he's out of his car, going on the rampage, shouting, Ali Akbar! He could have been a nutter. Could have been off his trolley. Could have been a dope addict. Why is he being arrested under the terrorist? Why not the Mental Health Act? They certainly assessed this very quick, didn't they? Because they've got to keep the theme terrorist up. Secondly, they've also got to promote the police force, that the police force are no longer to be feared by the members of the public. They're putting themselves, their lives in danger for us. But we, the general public, are putting our lives and our freedom in danger by talking to a police officer these days. Because the buggers will try and catch you out at anything, try and get you pigging locked up. To get it onto their scorecard. Oh, another pleb. Hey, Harry, I got more plebs than you did. Hey? General public are in fear of these persons. There are very few decent officers. They're mainly thugs, ignorant brats of hell, whom you wouldn't say good day to in this country. They're promoting them to be the good guys. They're not the good guys because they've lost their reputation. So they have to be promoted. Oh, they're putting their lives on the line. There's an officer here at Westminster got stabbed. There's 3 other officers here got hurt. All for the defence of the general public. What a load of bollocks.
Police have said the attacker in a blue Toyota Prius reached for a 4-foot sword in front of terrified tourists as 3 heroic unarmed cops rushed to tackle him.
Well, come back in a second. 3 heroic cops, unarmed, had tackled him. Well, with CS gas, that wasn't unarmed, was it?